Radio frequency identification is a wireless communicating technology. It doesn't need machine or light context, such as pressing a button or using infrared light to transmit the message. It uses radio waves to do it. RFID system is composed by reader and RFID tag. About the operating theory, the reader are installed with the copper coil with current running through. It forms a magnetic field ahead of it. And the tags are composed of a copper coil, a capacitor, and an IC chip. When the tag around the reader, due to the magnetic field, by Lenz's law, the EMF, electromotive force, induced by the change in flux, creates induced current to oppose the change in flux. Thus, with current running through the circuit, it emits a carrier wave which loaded the signal on the chip, and the reader receives and processes the signal. Each chip contains a unique number, just like personal ID. The computer connects to the reader will react if it recognizes the signal. RFID's applications are frequently used on security, such like entrance guard machine in every dormitory or apartment. Also, payment system just like MRT in every city use RFID. In bookstore, city store, or clothes store, every merchandise are installed with RFID tag. The alarm will go off when you go through entrance guard machine.
One-dimension barcode is the most common way to read merchandise information. It's composed by red and black stripes. It can represent a series of numbers or letters. EN13 is the currently worldwide barcode. 13 number is by the current nation code, MFG code, product code, and check digit. And Taiwan's nation code is 471. The star code leads to a set of code. Then the set of code will find the right information. After one-dimension code, I'm to introduce the barcode reader. There is the row of red LED lights in front of the barcode reader. When it scans the barcode, the black stripes will absorb the light. The right stripes will reflect it. The reflection of light goes through a mirror inside of the reader. Then once again reflect to a unique code CCD, and because of the photoelectric effect, the reader will transfer the barcode.
I will introduce two-dimension barcode. Two-dimension barcode is the enhancement of one-dimension barcode. The difference is one-dimension barcodes only store number and English, but two-dimension barcodes can store Chinese, Korean, and Japanese. What's more, as long as you have 0.3 megapixel camera and a decoding program, you can decode it. And it have three local points on 3 corners. And so you can show it from any angles to decode it. And there is advantage about two-dimensional barcodes. That is called cell replay system. When a barcode damage, it still is disclosed correctly. The high capacity can tolerate up to 13%. Then, two-dimensional barcode application is full of variety. For example, now there are two dimensions on vegetables and foods. In order to convert the origin of the product.
Hello, I'm here to introduce an experiment. Here we do this experiment to simulate an RFID reader. And the experiment is composed by one function generator, one oscilloscope, and two copper coil. And here you can see the function generator. I set a 140 K's sine wave, and it is output to the downward copper coil. And when the copper coil receives these signals, it continuously generates a magnetic field above it. And up there is another copper coil, which is linked to the oscilloscope behind it. And when this RFID tag went through the magnetic field, because of continuously change of magnetic flux, it will generate an electric motive force, there will be induced current. And when the induced current go through the copper coil inside the RFID tag, it will send back a digital signal. And we use the upper coil, which is linked to the oscilloscope behind it, to read this digital signal. And here we can see what it looks like. Let me get it first. Okay, I get it now. And you can see there are many bumps. And the higher one is 1, the lower one is 0. And the thick one is composed by many 1 or many 0. So this experiment is basically explaining that we can easily simulate the RFID's reader by this little gadgets. Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm here to demonstrate another experiment. This time we are going to simulate how RFID tag work. And here is a copper coil linked with a function generator. And up there is a unit. It is a copper coil with a buzzer and a LED light. And in normal, there will be no buzzing and no light emitting from LED light. But here we have a unit. This is a copper coil with capacitor. And this is the unit we are going to simulate how RFID tag work. Now I am going to put it on the unit. You can see the light emit, the LED light is lighting and the buzzer is buzzing. How does it work? When the magnetic field go through this unit, and it will store the energy in the capacitor, and the capacitor will once again release the energy. It is called the LC oscillation. And when the energy is released, another copper coil, this unit here, receives the energy, so the light will light up and the buzzer will buzz. And how RFID tag work is that when you have an RFID tag, the tag will receive the energy and the capacitor will store energy and release it and send a carrier wave with the IC chip's digital signal. So this is how RFID tag works and how we simulate RFID tag with this LC oscillation unit. Thank you.